Hey everybody, how's it going? Delay of upload here with another unboxing for you. Today we've got the D&D Essentials Kit for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. It says everything you need to create characters and play new adventures in this introduction to the world's greatest role-playing game. Now this came out a long time ago, but just got around to actually unboxing it, even though I've had it for a while. So I figured I'd show you guys what's inside if you haven't seen it before. So inside the box you've got this here, which I'll show you in a second what that's for. You've got a set of dice. We'll open those in just a sec. You've got a Dungeon Master screen with some really cool art on it. And then inside you've got different rules, just quick reference stuff for the different conditions and stuff like that. Show you that. And show you the artwork. Try to get that glare off there. Right. We've got the Essentials Kit Rulebook, which is basically just a slimmed down version of the player's handbook. Show you the contents there if you want to pause. And just kind of thumb through. Of course, because of copyright and whatnot, I can't show everything, but just kind of thumb through there. Just enough to get you started. We've got the Dragon of Icespire Peak Adventure. Contents for that. And just kind of quickly thumb through that so you guys can see. Full color maps that you'll need to run the adventure. This one's more of a sandbox type game where you can give the players a lot more freedom as far as what they can do, where they can go, instead of it being just kind of a railroaded linear kind of thing. There's a map key on the back. An actual map of where you'll be going and have access to for the adventure. There's your legend there on the side. And then if you flip it, it's a map of the town that you'll actually be doing most of your hub stuff in, buying stuff and talking to people and stuff like that. So there's that. We've got some codes, getting discounts and stuff if you want to get like the digital version of the adventures and stuff like that. And then a little advertisement on the other side of the products. We have, put those back in there. Looks like 6 character sheets, front and back. So you got 6 of those. Then go ahead and pull all these out. You've got magic items. And these are punch-out cards. all these punch outs. You can put them in the little box at the beginning. Remember the beginning of the video I showed you a little fold out box. These are the I believe they're called Sidekicks. Yeah, so if you're playing with less than enough adventurers for the, or players rather, for the adventure, then you can have these guys tag along. And it's got stats for each one of them, and those punch out as well. Then you've got some handy dandy condition cards, stuff like poison, prone, restrained, and then it tells you on the back side what those conditions actually do. So like we'll look at it unconscious there, get that in focus there, and these are just more conditions. And then this is a handy dandy little initiative tracker. You can punch these out and then hand them out depending on what the initiative order is for that particular combat or whatever it is you're doing. So anywho, you take these, punch those out. I'll just go in reverse order again with the character sheets, advertisements and codes on the other side, full fold out map, the adventure that comes with the box set, the Essentials Kit rulebook, show you that, the DM screen. Here's that little box I was telling you about. Basically you fold it and you can put all those little punch out cards so you don't lose them. And it just collapses. I'll show you the dice. Tell you what, let's set this off to the side. Okay. So just arrange these in different sizes. Starting from the smallest, you've got the D4, which is a 4-sided dice. The D stands for dice, or die, depending on who you ask. So that's the D4. You have 4 D6s, which is really handy for spells and whatnot. It's always better to have more. Got the D8, which is an 8-sided die. You have 2 D10s, and I'll show you what that's for. These are 10-sided dice, and then you have, this one's called a percentile dice, so basically if you need to roll a certain percentage or whatnot, you roll that along with this, and that gives you your number. D12. And then they gave you 2 D20s, because the 5th edition rules use what's called a advantage and disadvantage system. It's basically, you may have advantage on a certain roll or disadvantage, you know, depending on what it is, the situation that the dungeon master's given you. And you would roll that. With advantage, you would roll 2 and take the higher, whereas disadvantage would be the exact opposite. You roll and take the lower. So they just gave you a spare one to do that, so you can do them at the same time. And yeah, that's about it. That wraps up the D&D Essentials Kit. Retails, we picked this up at Target, I believe, for 20 bucks, I think, at the time. Or no, it was 15 bucks. Although you can get it cheaper now, depending on where you look, Amazon and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a good introduction to the 5th edition rules. Looking forward to trying this out soon, and see if there's anything on the back for you in this video. Oh yeah, it's just a So if you're looking at it in the stores, it'd be shrink wrap and whatnot, and it just tells you what it includes. And let's see, what is the retail? Yeah, this is $24.99 retail, but we definitely didn't spend that much on it. Like I said, it was either 15 or 19. So, anywho, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. We have another unboxing that's D&D related real soon, so keep an eye out for that. And we'll see you next time.